Welcome back to Let's Play SaGa 2 Hihou Densetsu. This is Big Los, and we are in Venus's world because we have to backtrack. We are going to go to the world that was before Venus's world. That means you have to go ahead and go back down. You can't start at Guardian's world and go back up because you need the relics. And even though we have the relics in the form of the goddess Isis, the doors don't recognize that we do, so we won't be able to go through. But you can backtrack, no problem. So, in order to see what's in this world, we're going to have to backtrack from Venus's world. Now that that's out of the way, I would like to say that there was no side quests that I could find in Guardian's world. That's why I'm not showing it, even though there probably is one if I hadn't have completed that section already. So I would have to start the game over pretty much in order to get any side quests that are there. Alright, so we're gonna excavate this treasure. That's why we came here. Oh. Alright, let's try this again. There is a treasure point right here. So let's dig it up and see what's inside. Formula of Light. That's a muse item. That is for Urania. When you see new treasure points that you haven't seen before and you weren't told about them by anybody in a side quest, those are more often than not muse items for a particular muse that you have just got. So, now that we got that, we're back in Venus's world. Let's put the dash back on so we can go through here very quickly. Now, I didn't find any side quests here in the Megalopolis. There probably are if I hadn't defeated Venus. Unfortunately, I did, so whatever side quests that were here, I missed. But there are some in Antony's village, so we're gonna head over there right now. Unfortunately, Antony's village is not one of the places you can warp to with the angel wings or the teleport map ability. So we just have to come here the long way. It's fine, but we do have 2 exclamation points. So let's see the first one. Oh, poor Antony. Yeah, okay. So, does everybody here get to go to the Megalopolis and vice versa? All the restrictions have been lifted? Okay, so I guess all the friends that Antony made can go visit him now, since he probably is living in the Megalopolis with Olivia. Okay, so we got a new treasure point. Apparently it's some baby rattle we gotta go get. Okay, what does this scent have to do with anything? And how can you even smell anything? Do you have like an odor detecting sensor built in, Robo? How would you even know what the smell of love looks like? Do you have some emotion chip put in? Like data? Okay. Very well. I guess we will check out one of these treasure points. So the first one is going to be to the west, so let's dash on over here and dig it up. So yeah, we gotta put the excavate map ability back on. Let's see, is this the baby rattle? Rattle of rainbows, I guess that's it. Does it like sprout a rainbow when you shake it like color spray? Ah, that would be kind of interesting. Okay, so we are quite cluttered with muse gifts here. It looks like we won't have any room for anything else that we dig up, so I think our next destination will be the Muses world before we check out any other treasure points. Just to dump some of this stuff off. Alright, we gotta go... Oh, there's Anthony, and there's an exclamation point. I guess we could give that back to him, but I don't think we have any room in our inventory. So before we do that, let's head on to the Muses world. And let's go talk to Miss Leo, because we got this foam tiara. We might as well get rid of it right now. You're welcome. Okay, so here's the foam tiara. Yes. Yes, you can. I was trying to get rid of it. Well, you're welcome. Okay, we got this star sand as well, and who likes stars? Well, that's Polinia's type of thing. If you couldn't tell, look at the background. There's a bunch of stars floating around. Yeah, that's kind of our MO. Hey, would you like this? Sure. And we get 500 muse points for that, which we could use to buy Threads of Fate if we wanted. We could probably max out all of our Threads of Fate right now if we wanted to. Okay, what else do we got? Oh yeah, that Formula of Light. Okay, so let's head on over to Urania and give that to her. It doesn't even look feminine. It looks like a white bean with an eye. What am I even looking at when I look at that thing? Is it like a bundled baby with wings? I mean, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Alright, so instead of teleporting, we're going to talk to this guy to send us back, because we really can't teleport back to Entity's village. So, we might as well talk to Anthony. Looks like he's come back to visit his friends or something. Just in time for us to complete this little mini side quest. Oh, okay. Well, looks like people are spreading rumors about you, buddy. Let's not be hasty, yeah. Okay, so it's basically a fetch and trade type of side quest. So we get some silver gauntlets, and if we didn't have the power exosuit, we might be able to use them. They increase your spirit ability when you wear them, so they would be pretty good on Shala, although her spirit ability is pretty high right now as it is, since that's what she's been using most of the time. So let's go search out that other treasure point that got put on our map somewhere. And there it is down there to the southwest. Alright, here we are. Let's put on the excavate and dig this thing up. And what do we got? Moonlight Nectar. That is another muse item. And since it's nectar, it is something that comes from nature. Who's the muse most closely aligned to nature? Why, that would be Lady Athalia, because she's got butterfly wings. Or something. So before we go and give it back to her, let's go over here and see if there's anything. No, it doesn't look like there's any side quests now. There might have been before I ran the dragon race, but not anymore. The only way for me to know would be to run the game all over again from the very beginning, which would be very, very tedious. Guess we'll just sell those. We don't need them. We've got some of the best suits of armor in the game that we're wearing right now. And it's a complete set. We can't add on, at least not with Shala. And it would be kind of useless on Robo. So if we go out here, if you go to the south, there is now a treasure point. And since we didn't talk to anybody about this treasure point, it's probably for a muse that we have recently acquired. So let's dig it up and confirm it. We got the Cradle of Life, and yes, that is a muse gift for Urania. Okay, so what's next? We'll go to Racetown. We'll go talk to this blue guy. And then we'll go drop off some of these muse gifts. Let's first go to Urania. We'll drop off this Cradle of Life. There it is. Bye-bye. And now we got an exclamation point. Now, whatever Urania is saying, she means that she's gonna start assisting our party. In whatever manner that is. And we gotta go pay a visit to Lady Thalia, so let's just cut across here. Yeah, we've been doing that. Okay, the Moonlight Nectar. Don't be fooled that with the moon in the name that it would be for Melmine. Because she does have moons in her background. Little crescent moons. Yeah, don't be fooled by that. No, it's actually for Lady Thalia. And actually, if you get the Pearl Sensor, instead of giving that to Lynn, I think you can give that to, I think, Miss Leo. Yeah, I think it's Miss Leo. You can give the Pearl Sensor to her and you would get 500 MP for that. So the next world that we're going to check for side quests is the world of the Edo. So let's dash through everything, see if we can find anything. If we don't see anything here, it's probably because we've already gone through and beaten everything, and then we would have to go through the game all over again just to find them. Alright, let's go to this town up here and check. No, I don't see anything. There might have been something with Ichigoya, but he's dead, so we're not going to be able to find out. I guess the next place to check out would be Nihonbashi. And it doesn't look like there's anything here either. Very well, I guess we will... No, there's nothing here, so... Maybe we should go check the port. Let's see, anything here? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's go on the ship and see. There's nothing fore, and there's nothing aft. And I don't think there would be anything below deck, so I guess we'll just head on back to the outskirts of the castle, and maybe we should go through the castle and check that out, because there are those two fish bosses, and maybe if we defeat them we'll get something out of it. But I'm not sure, so let's just go check anyway. So we're just gonna run all the way through the grounds of the castle, and then we'll work our way into the castle. nuts. Alright. Let's run past him. And there is a treasure point up here. Now, since we weren't told anything about it, it is most likely a muse gift and probably for Urania. Because when I went through here the first time, I got 7 muses, but not Urania. Silvery winged spoon. Yep, that's definitely a Urania item. So we'll give that back to her later. So I guess that's all the locations for Urania's gifts. Let's try to get around all these guys. So the music's changed, so we've finally made it into the castle. Let's see, we gotta go... Oh, I ran right into it. Okay, and now we gotta go to the right. And don't let those flying guys catch you. And let's just burrow on through here. Alright, I think we're almost there to the end. Just gotta make another right, and then we gotta go through these paper walls. And this is where we battled the Shogun. And here are those 2 fish bosses. So let's get into battle with, I guess, this right one first. No, we didn't get anything out of that. Yeah, we didn't get anything out of that either. We didn't even get a stat boost out of either of those battles. Now, I think I read somewhere that you can just keep fighting those battles over and over and over until you get good abilities, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go and visit the inn and recharge our map abilities. And then we'll go on to the next world. Okay, let's go drop off something first. Make a little space in our inventory. Yeah, we got your 3rd and final gift. This silvery wing spoon. And let's go out here and I guess we will... Yeah, we got enough room for other items if we happen to come across them. So I guess we'll activate the angel wings once more, and this time we'll go to the nasty dungeon. Okay, so there's nothing in here, and I'm not sure, actually, if there is a side quest here if you didn't go through it the first time. Yeah, we talked to you already. Let's see, is there anything all the way back at the tower? Let's go check. Oh, that's the worst time to run out of dash. Alright. Yeah, we don't want to battle those nightmares. That's what those are. Alright, I guess the next place to go is Valhalla Palace. Okay, so there's nothing in here, so... Anything out here? No, it's not looking like it. Now, the only way to get to the other side of Valhalla without actually going through it would be to go to the final world and then backtrack. Instead, we're just gonna head on to Final Town and see if there's any side quests there. Alright, there's that pawn guy who, off camera, I sold the 7th sword to. And there is a guy here, I guess. We'll talk to him and see if he has anything interesting to say. Temple where a healing priest lives. Okay, is that out here? I don't remember any temple out here. I guess we'll wander around and see if we can find anything. Okay, wandering around outside produced nothing, so let me go talk to this guy again and see if he means what I think he means. Healing priest. Would that be Kai? Do we have to go all the way back to the first world? Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to go check. Alright, so we'll go to the Temple of Isis, and he said something about something by a lake. Well, there's a body of water right there, so let's go around and see. Oh, there is something there. Alright. So what happens if we dig it up? Alright. So let's see what special thing that they have here. Sent us all the way back here from the final world. A full cure tome. Interesting. I haven't seen that for sale anywhere, so I guess you could call that a rare item, even though I've never used it. I mean, I've never had to. I just use the heal ability from my other characters that they have innately. Alright, I guess that would be it for all the positive team title side quests that aren't time or event dependent. I guess we'll do the negative team titles next. Otherwise, we would have to run the game again in order to get the ones that I missed, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Will we be able to get some good side quests? Let's find out next time. This is Big Los, signing off. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode, and Tango un buen dia.